Hello peeps, welcome back to our channel and another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be all about our kidding buckets, our kidding warmers, whatever you want to call them, and getting prepped for kidding season. We are 54 days away from our first official due date, which is Delilah. I will zoom in on her if you can see her there. But Miss Delilah, we are expecting quads this year, at the very least triplets. So we are super excited. But as you can tell around me, it is still winter here. Though it may be spring when they give birth, it is still going to be pretty cold here in Utah, and we don't like to take any chances. So we came up with the idea after kind of browsing Pinterest to use the water barrel method, if you will. So we actually did not purchase them. We explored Facebook Marketplace and our local Facebook community pages, and were able to find a whole bunch of these plastic 55-gallon water barrels for free, and we were able to turn them into kid warmers. So let me go ahead, move these two out of our way, and I will explain these a little bit more. Okay, so our 55-gallon drum, we have put a hole in the front of it. In your drums, they will typically have two holes on the top where there was an access point to take whatever out of the barrel. So that is where we run the cord up through with the heat lamp. So your hole needs to be big enough that you can fit your heat lamp inside and then run your cord out through the top. We cut the holes using a bit on a drill to make the initial hole incision point part, however you want to say that. And then we just used a skill saw to do the rest. So I will put a link to those in the description below so that you know exactly what tools I'm talking about, because it's very possible that I am not naming them correctly. So there's that for you. Okay, one thing I want to point out is I did learn something the first time I made these. So this one here was Doris's kidding barrel the first year that we did this, because of how cold it was going to be. And though it worked, this opening was way too big. It allowed Doris to be able to get into here, and she laid down on the babies, and thankfully we have the monitor in the house and heard what was going on, and were able to rectify said situation before anything bad happened. But you want to make sure that your hole is small enough that your mom can stick her head in and see what's going on in there, but she cannot fit inside this barrel, because if your girls are crazy like mine, apparently that's a thing. So we do still use this barrel if for some reason you find yourself on an accidental made it too big, whatever. What we do is we put this up against the wall. So like if I'm the wall, we would turn it so that only half of this is accessible for the babies to get in and out of, as well as making sure that mom can't get in either. We also use tie downs to tie down the barrel to our wood frames of the stalls themselves, so that the barrel is completely stationed. That way we don't have any kind of accidents, whether that be with heat lamps or what have you. I want to make sure these barrels are always standing. So we do use tie downs to make sure that they do not go anywhere. But that is really it. These are my favorite tool to have on hand, especially during kidding season. And I don't know that you would call it a tool, maybe just a prep. But I really love these kidding warmers. I love knowing that when it's 5 degrees outside and their mothers are not snuggling properly with them, that they're fine. So we have found that to be an issue. We've never lost any babies to the cold or freezing or anything like that, but we have friends that are local to us that have, and it's not that's so sad. So kid warmers for the win. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below and I will reply. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.